Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video I will be sharing some of the new products from Syberia design, and this I don't have it all. If you want to see the entire release I will have it linked down below for you, but I got a couple of things that I will be playing with this month, and I'm excited and so honored to be asked to do some projects with their amazing products. Let's get started. So I just love this beautifully and cute penguin called Pinktastic Holiday. And you have these really cute guys, and you can see, I love that they have some of them colored into the back so you get some inspiration. And then we have another set with a coordinating dice. This is called Sunkissed Memories, and we have Surfs, Good, Sleep, Repeat. Maybe you can put it with Surf, Sleep, Repeat or something like that. Chill Out, Vibe, See You Soon, Your Sunshine, Love You, Thank You for being my life. Thank you for being my life. Every day is a fresh start. Sending love. Summer means happy times and good sunshine. Today is your day to shine. Hugs are the universal medicine, and I love that one. That was really fun. I have nothing like that in my stash. That is a unique one. Really love it, and I love that it has coordinating dice so you don't have to fussy cut your sentiments out. And then we have Love and Hugs hot foiling plates with a coordinating sending and with. And previously this year, I believe it was in February, and there was a die set released to go with this. So you can check that out if you want to be able to cut these out. And then we have something that I'm really excited about. This is the Meadow Magic cover plate die. So it has these, I hope the camera is picking it up, these stitching details with flowers and leaves. Really beautiful. Love dies like this. And I believe that it cuts the outer frame as well. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And then we have signature tag die set. And we have for you 2 different sizes of the like scalloped one. And then we have 2 of the more clean cut one. And then you have some inlays that you can put on your tags. Here's an example of that. Really like that one. And then we have a fantastic set. I believe there is, I don't think it's a stamp, but I think it's even, this is the hot foiling place with dots, but it's also the tiny dot stencil, but I also believe that. Then we have, sorry, the camera got cut off. And by the way, if you hear something in the background, my daughter Felicia is here with me as well, checking out all the goodies. You want to say hi, Felicia?
Hi.
You have to put your hand here. Cutie. Okay, so then except these, there is also, I believe, a die that will cut the teeny tiny holes out. So there's 3 products that sort of does the same thing, but you can choose which one you think you will use the most. I think this is a fantastic one. I can't wait to play with it. And then we have the chrysanthemums. I believe it's pronounced that way. We have 2 dies. It's the big flower itself and the coordinating dice for that and the leaves. And we also have a congratulations sentiment here in the middle. You have the numbers here so you know which one is the first, the second and third and fourth layer and so on. And the same thing with the 3 layers here. And then we also have some inspiration on the back as well as a guide for how to line everything up. So love that. And then we have the final thing that I have from this release is these 4 products that coordinate together. So this one is called Tulips Treasure, and we have the stamp set. This really large stamp set. This is my hand. Maybe I should have had a card base to share with you so you can get an idea. So this is a standard A2 size. This will pretty much cover the entire card front of a standard A2 size card. And it has a lot of beautiful sentiment. Miss you, thinking of you, you make me smile, sending love, and smile in this way direction. I think that is nice. And then we have the Tulip Treasure hot foiling plate. So you can see you can choose which one of these you like the best. I like this with the sentiments, but I think this is fantastic. It gives all of the shine. And then we have the coordinating dies, and some or all of the sentiments is also cut out with the coordinating dies, so I love that. And then we have the thing I am most excited about, and that is the stencil set. So you can use this together with a hot foiling plate or the stamp set itself, or you can use this like a separate piece and just do the use the stencil. So you can play around with this one. You can get at least, I believe you can get so many looks, but you can at least get 3 very different looks with all of these coordinating products. So I love this one. I cannot wait to play with it. So I hope you got inspired to check out Alex Syberia's latest release. I know that I am super excited to start creating. And yeah, see you soon. Bye! So thank you for sticking by. This part of the video I'm going to play with the Tulips Treasure. This is a combination of a stamp, a hot foiling plate, coordinating dies, and a stencil. So it's a lot of products that go so nicely together, but you can use them separately, but they are fantastic together. So I will share products with them used together and separate, so you can get an idea of the variety that you can get with this product line. So I'm starting off by stamping the tulips here. I'm starting off with the lonely one or the large one, and then I will also do the same thing with the tulips with the 3 flowers. And just so you can get an idea of how it looks when it's all stamped out. I personally love both the stamp and the hot foiling plate. I have always a really hard time deciding which one I love the most. For this set, and this set was no exception, what I liked about the stamp set was that it had some more stamps, like sentiment stamps. I had loved them to be included in the hot foiling plate, but I imagined that could be really expensive. But that is just my thought of that. I went ahead and hot foiled it. You can see how beautifully that turned out. I used the Aura and the matte gold one, and I will also use these parts and hot foil them on a solid plate. So you can see how that looks. So here is the stamped out ones, the leftovers or the exit part, that you can see how that looks if you like to use those. And here you have your beautifully hot foiled plate, or flowers I should say. And here is the stencil pack. You can see they have the number up in the right, or sorry, left corner there. And I will share how you can line this up. I didn't use any measurements or anything, I just lined them up. I hope you can see how easy that was. And since there is both the leaves and the flowers on both of the stencils, and they are at some parts really close, I just used some post-it tape to separate them. You could, if you did sort of a rainbow look, I will share that in a later project here in this video. You didn't have to mask anything off, you could just go the rainbow way. But I like for these projects to just be separate. And by the way, this one I will actually not be ending up using in a project for today, but I wanted to share how I colored in the smaller tulips here. I will be using another one that I used, but I will save this for another project that will be coming your way really soon, I believe in the next day or so. I had them on a tag and they looked fantastic. But you can see how easy this was to line up and how fast everything went. I know I had sped this coloring process up a bit. That is just not to bore you. I enjoy coloring with stencil like this, so I had a blast but I know it's not for everybody to like spend time looking at this. So for this one, they were not that close, so I could actually get away with not masking this one up, and I had a two-toned flower, sort of reddish pink at the bottom and some orange at the top. And for the leaves I did the same thing. I had an aqua or teal color and then a green at the top, so warm colors, and then the cooler colors at the stem. You can do any color combination here, just pick a couple of like colors that wouldn't create muddy colors. So I would, for example, not pick like orange and purple. I don't think they play nicely together. But you can pick any color that sort of plays nice together and try them out. And if you have a favorite color combination, this would be a fun time to use that combination and maybe pair it with another one. You can see here is a part where they are really close. I just wanted to mask that up so I didn't mess up when we had gone this far. You can see here I'm messing up because I put my adhesive a little bit too far up, so I will be needing to go in and fix that in a second. Here you will see when I really reveal it that it's sort of white, so I need to go in once more, and that is always a hard thing to get that smooth transition when you mess up, but I think I did an okay job. So for this flower I wanted a rainbow of colors, so I'm using my blending brushes going from blue to green to pink, orange maybe should be there in the middle, and some yellow, and then some purple at the edges there. So that is our first coat, and then I will go in with just a heavier hand with the same colors. So you want to keep it light in the beginning and then go pressing that brush a little bit harder for all of the layers, and for your final layer you want to switch up the colors for a darker shade, or you could have to press really hard. But you can see the fantastic look this creates together with that hot foiling. I can tell you that this wasn't the last time I will be doing this, because I really enjoyed it. And if I haven't mentioned, this video is a part of a blog hop. I have the information for the blog hop right below, and go ahead and check that out, because Syberia is giving away, I believe it was one like gift card, and it was one package with the whole entire release. So that is some amazing prices, so go check that out before it ends. And yeah, so here you can see how everything looks when it's all colored in, and you can see all of the different things that you can create using the stencils with the stamps, using only the stencil. I love that look. Using them together with the coordinating dies or just alone. So you have all of these options. I decided to go ahead and cut all of them out. I really love how it looks. You can see here they are looking amazing. So here you can see the stamped one, the hot foil one, and the one with only the stencil. I just love them all. So for finishing my cards off, we are going to create some focal points with our flowers, but the background I used the Meadow Magic cover die, and it's actually magical because I love this one. Immediately when I saw this one, I knew I needed to pair it with these beautiful tulips. I just love how it looks, and it sort of have a dotted pattern into it. It's amazing. This is a must-have in your stash. It really it looks like you did a lot of work, but all you did was run that dye through your machine with the paper. I think that is amazing. I love dyes like that. That creates all of the work for you. So here is another piece that I run through with the same dye, but this time I cut it down, and instead of the gray I used that sort of off-white color. It's nearly cream colored. I love it. And then I just used a thanks die. This is the large thanks die from Alex, and I just use it with a shadow in vellum and the gold satin gold, I think it's called. And then I'm using the cream colored cardstock once more together with the new signature tag die, also from Syberia, of course. It's a must-have, I think, too. It's really fun, and it has like 4 tags in it, and you can use whatever you like. I use the largest, like sort of most, I would say this is not a casual one, but a sort of a tag that is really like usual tag. It has one with more curvy as well. And I used the other piece that we created with that meadow dye for our other tulips panel. I used some green cardstock, and then I will use one of the sentiment that comes in the stamp set, Thinking of You. I heat embossed that on top of black cardstock of camera. I think that plays nicely with that card, and I use some bling to finish the project off. And I didn't want the tag to be just a tag. I thought of having it just like that, but I wanted to create a card, so I have a bow at the top, and I didn't end up liking that, so you will see that I will take that down in the finishing projects here. But here is a close-up of all of the products that I created in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and a little close-up at the entire, or it wasn't the entire release, but the products that I will be playing with this month. And there you can see I switched the bows. So I hope you like this, and until next time, have a great day. Bye!